Well, because the war was on, and I thought it would be a lot of interest to join that. So, well, I always think I was very lucky to have got onto a Beaufighter squadron. First of all, because it was low level. That was wonderful flying. That was exciting flying. Also, that the Beaufighter was a very tough aircraft to be in. Could be hit a number of times and still carry on. What pleased me was that it was low level, right on the ground. So you had complete understanding of the speed at which you were flying. You could see people there, you could see them as friends, you could see them as the enemy. You were very much a part of the operation. There were 3 of us navigators that were together, and we walked into this room, and there were some pilots there, and I saw this long-legged fellow sitting in the corner there, so I said, that's the one I'm going for. That was Moon Mullen. He was a wonderful pilot. A lot of information actually came through the partisans. They provided us with information on the moves of the Germans and their location and everything like that. Well, mainly to get the pilot to the point of operation. We were told, you know, we had a briefing beforehand, told this is the operation, this is the target, this is the height you'll go in, and all that sort of thing. Basically, it was principally navigation, to get from your base to the target. And back again, of course, if you're lucky. If it was an early morning strike, that's first like, the big treat was you got an egg for breakfast. If normal, well, then you just got porridge or something like that. Because there are 4 of them, and they're firing, what was it, 600 rounds a minute. That means that 2,400 rounds of 20 millimeter were being fired in one go, so you could feel the vibration there. They were tough, because they didn't have anywhere to run and hide. They were on the ship. If they got hit, they would go down, and that would be the end of them. So normally they fought very hard. It was only afterwards, when you go down on the ground there, that the air mechanic would say, you know, you got hit here or there or whatever. Yeah. Sometimes you actually saw where it hit when you were in the air. We were flying actually to, do you know Trieste? We were coming up north from the south, from our base. I could only remember Jacob and ourselves, 2 of us. Jacob was leading, and we broke the coastline. There I saw this Guilla Cesare, and he flew just past it. Moon said, you know, I don't know what to do. We're his number 2. Do we follow him or do we attack? I said, we attack. And he turned straight away. That's what I liked about him, you know. He would ask your opinion, you gave it, he would act on it straight away.
Did you see the strikes?
Oh, we saw the strikes, all right. And in fact, we came from the land on the coast, and there we fired the rockets, all 8 in one go, salvo, and then broke away to the left. In other words, heading back towards our base. And I could see then, the last thing I saw, that this ship was starting to heel over. So I told him, I said, you got him all right. I've got mixed feelings about that, you know, because it was, when we got back and we reported and everything like that, that's fine. And then we were sent for, and we went to the OC's place, and there was Don Tilley from 19th Squadron. He'd come over, and the admin officer for 16th Squadron was there, and our OC was there. So they said, you attacked a hospital ship. I said, what? I said, never. Yes. I said, look, I'm from Durban, and at the beginning of the war, I saw a couple of hospital ships coming in there with their green and red and white stripes right along the side of the ship. That ship never had anything like that on it at all. There was a little star on the funnel.
Okay.
So I feel that for my pilot's sake, for Moon's sake, that he was very badly dealt with. Anyway, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it was my first operation, the place called Devdalaja.
Yep.
And the leader was Eric Platt. He was a major. And instead of going in straight like that, he actually did a big circuit and was coming in from the south. What then happened is there was a big, very big field and the railway line. And there were haystacks all on the field there. Suddenly these all fell apart, and there were the ACAC guns. And they opened up on us. And I remember this fellow, what's his name? He got hit, put down there. I think he lost at least one leg. He crash landed in the field
Okay.
and was taken prisoner. But then, when they had to do the surgery on his leg, they sent him. I heard that they sent him back to England. I remember one was Jacob Low. And he fired, and he hit this train. And when we landed back at the base, you could see bits of the carriage stuck in the nacelle of the engines. I remember one occasion actually when the Mustangs were supposed to go in and strafe the target for us. And they were going in, and after a while, the leader of the Mustang said, "No, we've had enough of this, let's get the hell out of here." Boring. We'd sit around, you know. Yeah,